puppy time, baby. Let's go. Man, I don't like that said closed on it, but I don't really care. All right. I haven't had Long Johns in a while. What the hell? What do you call this crap? It's like it opened up the door for me to put my own menu in there. I mean, this is a joke, right? I tried this 5 years ago, huh? And this is how you do me again? Anybody hear me in there? Hello? You know, I had this problem 5 years ago. I'm starting to think the Crispies got to you. I think you got Crispies for brains. That's all right. I'll wait. I don't care. Sometimes they're busy and understaffed, especially in these days. Or they just don't want to work. Come on, guys. I'm freaking starving here. I don't want to have to go over to Sheetz. They're great and all, but I'd rather have Hush Puppies because they don't have them over there. Or I could get fried chicken next door at the KFC. Maybe. How the hell with you? I'm going up to the window again. It's ridiculous. What the heck is that now? Why the hell is it boarded up? They really don't want to serve me. That's unbelievable. Knock, knock. I know you're in there. Get the hell out here and help me. Tired of being nice all the time. It's what happens when I get hangry. What? Such an idiot.
Look at the front where it says Ames real big.
Hi everyone, I'm back out here in Franklin, Pennsylvania. I know this was getting increasingly requested for me to come back and revisit the Long John Silvers that I filmed here back in 2019, as well as the KFC literally next door. And I've been wanting to do it, and well, I finally made the trip up here to do so. You know, it's just a lot of memories come back from when I came up here. I just bought the Z24. I was with my friend Bradley and other people, and you know, it's weird being up here alone, but I'm surrounded by really good people. Bradley and I are awesome friends, even though I don't get to see him as much as I used to. And you know, I have an amazing woman in my life, Fuzz the Piney. I know we were talking earlier, if she could be on my journeys with me today, she would be. So, but here I am to do an update at this place in 2025 and see how it looks. This restaurant closed in 2014, 2015, and nothing's ever gone into it since. And believe it or not, after all of these years, the outside of it still looks remarkable. You know, the landscaping was done here enough that the weeds aren't overgrown, and it's definitely taken care of from what I can tell anyway. But I wanted to do an update video for you guys, as several people asked me to do so. And, well, let's go check it out and see if we find any food, because I didn't find it 5 years ago. 6 years ago when I filmed this. 5, 6... Oh, heck, I don't remember. Let's go check it out. My, how time flies. Feels like I was just here not too long ago. And it's been all those years. At least I have a black car, like I did on my original visit with the Z24. Missed that car. That was such a fun car. Little 5-speed. Not your grandma's grocery getter Cavalier. That was the race car Cavalier. I love that thing. It blows my mind how nice this place still is after all of these years. Like, it never got worse inside. From the looks of it, just through the door alone. The money shot is through the front window. Let's go look through this one here. This is where you can see everything inside. Look at that. The old seats, everything still looks great in here. And you guys know, if you've been watching my videos for a long time, I have filmed restaurants that have closed within the last couple of years. And the roofs are just caving in and it's just total destruction inside. But not this. This is fantastic to see. There is a board over one of the windows at the drive-thru. I'm guessing somebody broke that. I don't remember that when I was originally here. Wow. The signs all still exist everywhere, all the signage. Long John Silver's. They've always been hit or miss with their hush puppies. That one I stopped at in Indiana when I was on my way out to Chicago around this time last year to film the Stratford Square Mall and see my friends John and Kate. When I did that Pizza Hut that had the Long Johns next door, those ones were pretty decent. If you saw that video, you remember they were sitting on the window ledge of the Pizza Hut, and I was like, oh, look at that. And I know there were a couple of people that legitimately thought that those were there, and I just ate random food sitting there on the windowsill, and I'm like, are you crazy? I wouldn't do that. It was just a dumb little skit to make you all laugh, and that's why I like to do that. I like to make you guys all laugh. It's amazing how pristine it still looks in here after being closed for 10 years now. Power's on. The exit sign's lit up. That probably helps. Windows are ice cold though. I don't think that the heat is on inside, but I could be wrong. Oh, I just saw a cardinal. It's my favorite kind of bird. Male cardinal just flew down that way. Besides owls, I love cardinals. I like to think of good things when I see those, and that's how I feel. I've recently had a really good thing happen to me in my life. I have a really wonderful person. You'll see her in some videos upcoming. By the way, check out Fuzz the Piney on YouTube. Absolute sweetheart. We have some fun videos coming. Options look really good today. I hear the control panel, the electric's on. You hear the hum. Yeah, here's the board over the window. I don't remember that. The motion sensor. It could have been there. It probably was. That board's definitely newer. Let's see what we can see through this window here if I go like this. Not much. I can't wiggle my body in there because it's just too narrow. You see, I mean, like, that's my hand there. I'm too fat to be fitting in there. I like the lock box, just like the key box on a random handle that they nailed or screwed to the wall. That's the most like random place to put that. I think that's hilarious. Oh boy. Oh, and I mentioned the cardinal and the owls. Add ravens to that. I've always liked ravens to begin with, but now I have a newfound love for those. If you remember, if you watched my abandoned turnpike video, I saw a couple of them on the Sidling Hill Tunnel. And little did I know what fate would bring literally a week later. So, anyway, that's a story for another day, but I'm really, really happy. That's all I got to say. I'm not happy I can't get any Hush Puppies or Extra Crispies, but at least I was able to do an update for you guys. All right, everyone, that's going to wrap up this video here, this 2025 revisit to long gone silvers here in Franklin, PA. I'm glad to see this place is in as nice condition as it's in. That's great. So it's kind of weird how I just filmed a Long Johns a few weeks ago in Massillon, Ohio, and now I'm doing another one after not filming one for a long time. So it's weird how that works. Same with the KFC. Now watch. I don't know for certain, but watch. I bet you there's another KFC I'll film here in the near future. That's just how things work like that. It's kind of like working at the body shop that I work at. We'll get certain cars in, and then we won't get any of them. Like, for example, if we get one Chrysler 300 in, we'll get a bunch of them and Dodge Chargers in all at once. If we get one Nissan Altima in, all of a sudden it's big Altima energy at the shop when we have like 12 of them. And same thing with Subarus. That's another thing. We won't have a single Subaru in the shop for like a month or two, and then all of a sudden we have like 14 of them at once. Same thing with Volkswagens and Audis, which I'd prefer they don't ever come back because I can't stand those car companies. They're the most horrifying cars to work on besides BMW. There's a special kind of language that comes out when any of us have to work on those cars. So it had nothing to do with the video. I just thought I would make you all laugh. So anyway, I figured I'd mention that because that's what tends to happen with videos on this channel. I notice that. I do one, and then all of a sudden I do like 3 of the same place of like abandoned stuff or whatever. So thought that would make you laugh. With that said, everyone, I'm signing off. Take care and stay awesome. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye, everyone.